since we like to do things with the time, right now it's 5:55. Decided I'd go live. Oh, yes. Ready to talk about some things. Hello, hello, hello. Vikasrana, Icongrams, Shea James, Rapplebaum. Hello, hello. Waves to everyone. Cool. How's it going? Haven't gone live in a while. Been living life a little bit, exploring, going on journeys, traveling. Wave. I just posted videos of my story talking about life and how magical it is. How truly magical life is, guys. Remember to stay hydrated. Shout out to my friends that remind me to stay hydrated, because sometimes when I'm not eating fruit, I forget to hydrate. Or if I'm just going about my day, I've fasted a lot in the past, so it's easy for me to go without food for a period of time. Like, I can do it. That's why I love fasting, but I also love food. So I think there's times to fast and there's times to feast. And depending on how much work you're doing, you might need to feast a little bit more. And the most important thing about a feast is how it's made, the intention behind it, the intention while eating it, how present you are while eating it. These things are like way more important than we think. And of course, me, vegan for 4 years, just say there does not need to be rape and enslavement. There doesn't need to be any of that in our food. Why would we want to eat that? Because the thing is, in society there's like this rapey culture, and this rape culture, and it's in our food. Animals, dairy especially, that's rape. That's bestiality. So that's why we don't eat that stuff. Like, we don't hate people that do. We understand that we have been there before. And like, it's been shown, like, the parasites from meat, they're very powerful. Like, so if you got that inside of you, like, it wants to be fed more than anything. I remember back in the day, I used to say, like, if there was no meat on that plate, it's not food. That's how I used to look at it. If there was no meat, it wasn't food. There's even that stereotype where, like, the man of the house gets the biggest piece of meat, stuff like that. And like, that's like an old way of living. That's an old belief. There's just not need to be flesh. And thou shalt not kill, like, what the heck? Was it like an asterisk that said thou shalt not kill except animals? And now we just kill them, we enslave them, and do all this stuff. So there's a reason for veganism. So that it doesn't need to explain that. But when you're eating, this is like more for like the cooked food and raw vegans. Like, there does not need to be a battle. You can choose. They're both amazing. I've had some of the most delicious cooked food and some of the delicious fruits. What's the most important thing is really appreciation and gratitude, and really a connection with nature, and being in harmony with the things that we do. But most importantly, guys, is being in harmony with ourselves. Know thyself. That's what I've been literally just been on. Know thyself, taking that journey within, and not being afraid of like what comes out. We have to be able to ask those questions. We have to be able to feel safe. We need to demand things. We need to demand to be respected. Like, you can beg and play the victim all you want, which is very easy to do. It's like what we love to gossip. We love drama. That's the thing too. A lot of us love drama. So you have to realize your tendencies and what you're likely to do. You need to watch yourself, and you need to surround yourself with people that are going to reflect yourself back at you, like true people, other empaths. People that are going to be honest with you, and you guys can grow together. You can have your fights and everything, but you can choose to like stick together. You can choose to support each other. You can choose to be vulnerable. People that you can be vulnerable with. People that won't make fun of you. People that see you for you. People that see your light. That's very important to be around those people, because you guys will charge each other up no matter what happens. You guys will charge each other up. Good things might happen, bad things might happen, but you guys will charge each other up, because you guys are actually exploring. You're exploring sections of yourself that some people are not willing to do. And this is crucial and needed in this time. We need to go down. We need to do that shadow work. We need to go to those places that haven't been given light. We need to go back to our roots. Breathing exercises are always good. Yeah, man. I've been doing a lot more yoga, a lot of acro yoga. Acro yoga is beautiful. I really cannot wait till I'm certified and I can teach that to people, because I love it. Because in order to do acro yoga, you have to communicate. It's about cooperation. It's about it's about communicating without even talking, you know, by giving cues, by giving feelings. It's about transference of energy. It's like it's connection, and it's a lot. It's about trust too. There's love, trusting in there. Like someone, you're holding somebody up. You know, not only do you have to trust that person that they'll do what they need to do, but you have to trust yourself. It always goes back to the self. If you trust yourself, it just moves everything out, you know, because you're experiencing everything from here. You're experiencing everything from this person, from this body, from this eye, from these things, from this shape, this ship. This is your ship. This is your automobile. This is your machine. You know? This is your machine and you're driving through space, you know? This is your spaceship. We are always in space. We are always in space. And if they didn't block the skies at all times, we'd always realize at night when we see all the stars that we're literally floating in space, guys. We're already in space. We are the aliens. There's so many beautiful ways to see the world. But yeah. Get to know yourself. Learn your magic. Learn your power. We all have a power. We all have a gift. And once we start using it, we can do beautiful things. You know, we can keep on waiting for a revolution. We can keep on complaining about the government, things like that. But like, as we have individual revolutions within us, you wake up. Once you wake up, that energy will literally trigger other people to wake up just by being yourself. You know, just by being yourself, you will trigger other people to wake up because energy is contagious like that. That's how energy is. So, be yourself. Go on that inner journey. Get to know who you are. Get to know your tendencies. I said my favorite ways that I say is like astrology and numerology. You know, astrology, you're not just your sun sign. You have a moon sign. You have an ascendant sign. You have a sign for every planet. You have a Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, all that, Saturn, Uranus. Yeah, you have all those signs. And then for numerology, you have a life path number, you have a soul expression number, you have a first pinnacle, second pinnacle, you have a challenge, you have I think I said soul urge, soul urge number, so many that, so, and all those things tell you things, so there's a lot of little things about yourself. You are a complicated person. That's why, like, when some people describe themselves as they, because I'm multiple people, and when you get to know somebody, you realize they are multiple people too. It's as if like our ancestors are still channeling and using us, you know, because we are the answers to the prayers of our ancestors. You know, that's what we are. You know, something happened and a wish was made for somebody to do this, and then you are to do that. And yes, you have the ancestors with you. You have invisible forces that are helping you. You know, you think we did all this by ourselves? Come on. There's some things that are like that have been here longer than us, and realize, how did they do this? Because we still don't have the technology to do what they did. You know, so think about that. Merely just have to ask some questions and just realize that many people have lost the magic to life. I'm glad that my videos helped. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, there are times where I'm doing this, I'm not even thinking. It's like, it is a channel. It is a channel, and a lot of times, a lot of my best videos have come from like being in nature. It's come from like cannabis, plant medicines. The plant medicines have allowed me to heal. They can be a crutch for sure, and it's good to take breaks. But they have taught me a lesson that I feel like we need to use them more as a spiritual ally. Like, when it's gonna be nice when, I don't know if it's already happening, but if health insurance will cover cannabis, and we need to make sure though, like, the cannabis is kept pure, it is kept in its best state, and that Monsanto doesn't take over. So there's so many things, there's so many aspects of life that we have to like, kind of like fight for. Essentially, we have to fight for the right to keep the earth, you know. We have to fight for the right to make sure that we still have our home, you know, because this is our home, this is our planet. There's no, like, we're not gonna go anywhere else. We have everything we need here. This is a magical, beautiful land. cannabis, definitely do your research. Find people that use it in a constructive manner, because people think that people that smoke are just very, very lazy. But like, I've been smoking, and yes, you can be lazy with it, especially if you get in your own mind and you get very anxious, and especially if you're ignoring things. But if you go within, if you take that journey, if you use it as a tool, you learn and you grow. Like, cannabis has helped me to be more in control of my emotions. Not gonna lie to you, it has helped me to be more in control of my emotions, because like, I was high one time, and what it taught me was just how powerful my emotions are. Like, depending on what I was thinking about, if I was thinking of like a really negative thought, I felt so much pain in my body. Alright, this is lagging, so I'm gonna turn it off. But yeah, I felt so much pain in my body, and like, for me to get rid of that pain, for me to like change my mood, I had to do something. I had to take action. I had to not let my thoughts control me. So what I do in my case, I like, sometimes if my thoughts are going out of control, I dance. I dance, or I sing a song, you know. And maybe sometimes it might be my mind going out of control, or I might just be needing to feel something. I might be needing to express something. And when I'm laughing, or when I'm singing, I've cried while singing, because singing just like allows me to release so much energy, you know. And dancing as well has, just given me so much joy, allowed me to release things. Yoga, oh my goodness, yoga. I say, if you're gonna smoke, make sure combine it with yoga. Start a yoga practice along with cannabis, because that will make sure that you don't sit on your butt. Because once you started yoga, once you've started like getting your chakras aligned and things like that, doing meditation, once you started stretching and getting the body back to its natural state, you're gonna want to stretch all the time. So when you smoke, you're gonna stretch. You're gonna want to stretch. There's no way you're gonna sit on the couch. You're gonna stretch, and you're gonna go through some things, and you're gonna have beautiful, beautiful stretching sessions where you're healing. You're actually doing, you're healing. Actually, you're doing ancestral healing. When you heal yourself, you heal your ancestors. Like I said, it's a strong connection. You never leave it. And I'm really realizing now too, because I've been kind of avoiding my home country. I've been like, I've been kind of avoiding my family, because I just felt like betrayed. But when I finally spoke my truth, when I was finally myself, it's like I was rejected by them. So like, so I had to kind of overcome that. So I was kind of disconnected from my homeland, but then I realized I can never disconnect from my homeland. Listening to some Haitian music just brings me back. And when I was dancing a couple weekends ago, I started doing a backstroke. That's the kind of stretch I got into. So it just reminded me, man, I need to get into some water. I need to do some swimming. I need to be in my element, because I'm a Pisces, and yet I'm not that strong of a swimmer. So it's like, why is that? That's literally my own element, my emotions. And I cut them off for years, and now I'm finally feeling them. And it's going to be an interesting journey, because one thing's like, sometimes I get so emotional, I'm going to get so much energy, and it's not always received well. And I remember that. Like, I remember, like, when I'm, like, so excited, and then someone's just like, oh, you're weird, or whatever. So, like, I feel like that happened a lot when I was younger, so I just, like, said, fuck it. Like, let me not get excited. I remember, actually, that's the thing I did. I think I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I'm told, and not get a lot of attention, so I can get this over with. So I went to school, did what I was told, not interested in anything. I just did what I was doing, because I didn't want the attention, because the attention meant I was going to get hit. That's the kind of attention that you would get. So like I said, fuck it, I'm good. Now I'm like being myself, and I'm not getting physically hit anymore, but it's like looks of disapproval. It's like whatever. But getting over that, because you know what? And all the stories and all the religions, they talk about, a prophet is not accepted in his home. So, like, even Jesus had to go out of his home, do his own shit, then come back. And that's what I've been doing little by little. I've been getting my space where I'm really feeling the need to, like, really explore. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm traveling. Before I physically travel, I'm getting to know myself. I'm traveling back to my past within me. A lot of things are coming up, a lot of songs, a lot of visuals, a lot of feelings, a lot of memories. I'm feeling much more balanced. So that's really a quick way to catch you up with everything that I've been doing. Right now, word my G, like, okay, I'm 19, so what age would you say that one could use cannabis? Also, Haiti is in the Caribbean. Yes, Haiti is in the Caribbean. What age? I would say I started late. I would say probably like 23 maybe, but I don't know an answer to that question. But I would wait. I don't think 19 would be typically bad, but they say like don't do it until like your brain's like fully developed. But 21, 23. But I've known people that have used it younger, but I did use it probably around that age, but not a lot. I really only started using it more so frequently, and I'm 28. So, yeah, you can definitely wait to use it. Um, but again, do your research. That's the thing. Is to do your research. It's been used by other people as well. It's been used for children that are dealing with like seizures and things like that. So medically, it is a medicine. So it can be used to help with like a lot of things. I mean, the list seems to keep like piling, like cannabis. I think the beautiful thing about cannabis is that it relaxes people, and when you're relaxed, you can actually heal. That's the thing. People have a hard time relaxing because they're dealing with so much trauma, and we have this need. We feel like we need to be doing something all the time, and like we never stop. And we realize like we're not machines, we're not robots. We need to relax. And the weed calms you down, and the weed allows you to stretch. The weed allows you to be with yourself. And sometimes that's scary for people. People will literally spend their whole lives running away from themselves, but the cannabis will literally sit your ass down. And the longer you've been running away from yourself, the darker it will be, the harder it will be to face. So yeah, you might have some scary trips, but it's all necessary. That's how I see it. Hello, hello, hello. You know, we have to live life for ourselves. We have to see life with our own eyes. Hmm. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, let me know. Word, we're both from the Caribbean. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. And also I'm Pisces too, bro. I have met a couple of Pisces, and we're all so different from each other. But the world definitely needs Pisces. The world needs all the signs, but Pisces has all the signs. It's a combination of them all. Pisces is the last of the zodiac, so it has a piece of every sign. So it's better at understanding all the signs. And Pisces just literally wants everyone to get along. Not that the other signs don't either, but like Pisces just like wants it. Like they're just like they're the lovers of the zodiac. They will love you to the moon and back. But reminder to all of you: if you have a Pisces in your life, show them some love. They like that shit. Yeah, water signs are. Big Mama Lori, she's a Scorpio that I met recently. I've had some great adventures with Scorpios. That's what I love about the zodiac too. Relationships, when you look at them through the zodiac, it's just much more magical, and you start to see like the stars are telling us something, man. Nature's telling us something. Sagittarius, I love you guys. One of my best friends, Brianna, Sagittarius, and then Josh as well from Florida, Sagittarius, and Brash as well. Brad, they're both Sagittarius. I get you guys. I love the appreciation. I love the dancing. I love the positivity. I love the loyalty. You know. But I've been growing these for like 8 years. I mean, they've been locked for about 7 years, I think, or 6 years. But I think I'm gonna head out for the day, guys. Gotta meet up with a friend. I'm gonna go get some nature. I love you guys. Remember to be yourself because everyone else is taken. Get to know your chart more. I recommend it. It's working out for me. Do your numerology. If you go to numerologist.com, they do a free report with some predictions. Pretty damn accurate. Holly, what's up? I'll have to come visit you soon. But I'm on my way out, Holly. I'll text you. And yeah, I hope you guys had a great day. Life is really good. Where? Bye. Hello. Yeah, for sure. Hit me up. I'll be doing more of these lives, and then more content definitely on the way. Like I said, just going through some things in life right now, working some things out, working some kinks, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Like, yoga is life changing. I said acro yoga is life changing as well. And I want to bring these activities to you guys. I want to play with you guys. Let's play. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun and grow at the same time. Yeah. We got to go through it. We can't give up. A lot of hardships are happening right now, but we can't give up. We cannot give up hope on the human race. That's it. We know there's one race, the human race. But we cannot give up. We cannot give up hope. I love you guys. Peace. And my YouTube channel is still there, man. A lot of videos on there as well. We'll be posting more. Bye.